Hello guys, welcome back to Develop Flutter Applications. Might be you know that Flutter is used for cross multi-platform application development so that we can develop application for both platform for iOS and Android application. And might be you know that Flutter is a Google product and Google support Flutter. So we write once code in Flutter and it will work on both platform for iOS and Android application. From this video we are going to develop a Flutter applications and it will work for both platform for iOS and Android application. So for that, first of all, I will not explain you the history of this Flutters. As we know, this Flutter is a Google product and it released in 2017 and it's gaining its community highly and rapidly day by day. So Flutter is a good for cross multi-platform application development. So first of all, let's come here and double click on Android Studio. I am using Android Studio because I like to work in it, and you can use Visual Studio Code. So double click on Android Studio and this dialog box will open. Might be you did not update your Android Studio, so you will see different type of dialog. If you still not update your Android Studio, simply you can go to help here in the menu and you can update your Android Studio and you will see the UI design like this. So here, click new Flutter project, this one. Now it is asking you Flutter SDK. As I told you in the last video, this is my SDK, Flutter installed here in C source Flutter. Click on next. Now we have to give a project name, your application name. So here I am giving City Furniture. We are going to develop a furniture app, and here description furniture application, and here you can give your own domain if you have any website or your company. So here I am giving my sexsystem.com. Now click on finish. Now it's creating Flutter project. It takes few seconds, we have to wait. Now as you can see, it's preparing the workspace for us. So now you will see this here readme, so just close it and close this tips also. It's showing you tips how we use all these things, so close it. We don't need this. Now as you can see, we have simply one app here for a demo. When you will click here, this is your application name, you click here and you will see all these things here. The main folder is lib in Flutter, and inside lib we have this main dot. So simply come here and remove all these things from here, this class and this second class, select both and press delete, and delete this comment also. Now we have the simple demo of this apps. This is our main functions. From here our application will run. Without this our application will not run. In it's a Dart functions and it's a rule of Flutter. And now we have this stateless widget here, and here we have this home. Inside this material app we have this home widgets. Inside Flutter everything is widgets, everything is widget, mostly 90% everything is widget, like text, padding, margin, everything is widget. So you will see step by step what's going on. So in the home it's showing an error because I have removed the classes of this, so we don't need this, so delete it. And here we are going to develop first splash screen. Splash screen means when anybody will open the application, so some automatic logo will show, and after some second it will jump to the next screen. As you can see in many applications, when you open application, first in the screen there is a logo and description about the company, and then after few seconds it disappear and goes to the next page automatically. So we will develop a splash screen. So let's pass here a splash screen. Splash screen, I am giving it this name because we will create it. Now let's create this splash screen. It's showing error because we don't have this page, we don't have this file, we don't have this screen. So come back here on the lib folder, right click, new dart file, and write here splash screen and enter. Now we have on our splash screen. Here let's first of all import material.dart. Then after that, stateful visit. Stateful visit means if some activity is going and functionality, if any page will operate or something, if we click something, so we will go to next page. So we have to work on stateful visit, stateful class I means. So this page will go to another page, so it will work because of stateful visit. If we will stateless visit, if we not do any functionality, it just simple normally display a page. A stateful visit is to do some functionality like click buttons, everything, go next, back, all these things. So here class name we have to give splash. The same spelling which we did right here, this one you can copy, come back here and paste it here. Sorry, I have pasted double. Splash screen, let's write like this. Okay, so now here before this override method, let's create one function for timer, so that after few seconds this page will disappear and will jump to the home page. So for that, here we have to write one function start timer, open bracket, and here we have to write timer. It's a visit of Flutter, and open brackets, then write direction, sorry, no, I am saying direction, sorry guys, duration, then up again, open bracket, write second, and how much second you want to display this screen, splash screen I mean, let's say 4 seconds, and then after that close it, and here write async, let's put comma here, we forget to put comma here, comma, then after async let's open curly bracket. Now this is our function for timer, how much seconds the display the splash screen will display. So here we have to mention after 4 seconds where we have to go from this page, we have to mention here. So we have to go, let's make a route, new route, material page route, and bracket context, and then after equal, and we have to send this home page, or let's say product page, and close this and put semicolon, and then navigator dot push replacement to new route, this one, and semicolon. Now it's showing error because we don't have this page, so we have to create this page also. Let's create this page. Come back to the lib, right click, new dart file, and give to the products page, enter. Now let's import material.dart and stateful visit and give name products page, the same name which we have mentioned here, this one. And here return, let's container and give the, let's return here scaffold because we have inside this widget app bar also. So let's give app bar. In scaffold widget you have app bar. Now write title, and title, after title we have widget text, open bracket and write text, welcome to products page. Sorry guys, spelling mistake, I'm sorry for that. So now we have created one product page simply, so that we can see we are on a product page after 4 seconds. So first of all, this page will appear when we will open our application. After that we will jump this page here. So let's import this here. It's showing error because we have created this page. So click on it and come back. It's a bulb, red bulb. Click here and import package city furniture app, this one. Now its error has been gone. Now we have created our splash screen and products. So after 4 seconds we have create these functions, and after 4 seconds we will go to the root is product page, which is this one. So let's test the app and let's see it's work or not. And here also, sorry guys, here in the main we have to import this also splash screen. Right click on bulb and import this. Now we have completed everything. This is our splash screen page, this is our product page, and this is our main dart where application will run. Let's open our AVD manager and let's open this our virtual, or you can say AVD manager or anything. It will take some time in the beginning, in the first time, because it's compiling and making your code in a block, so we have to wait little bit. Now it's our virtual device open. Click here on run, this one. Now it's starting DevTools, and you will see here it's progressing and making your code into the block so that it will appear on the screen of your phone. So it's running Gradle task assemble devel. You have to wait for a little bit because it's the first time. In the second time we will not take this more time because we will reload hot start. The Flutter very good option, hot reload, so that only changing can be applied on the application. We don't need to run again and again, same like in Java or something. You can see we have one error here. I think we forget to put semicolon here. After this you can see scaffold, just put semicolon, and now you can see green tick here. It's now good. So let's again run. we have to wait little bit because it's the first time. It takes little time in the first when we run first time or our project, so we have to patient. As you can see on the screen, our application is running. A little bit change. Let's see. So let's come back to the splash screen, and here we have to forget, actually we forget to pass the start timer function. So for that, come back here. After this timer, close here, and this above this override here, write init state, and after this super dot in state, just pass this function which we have created, start timer semicolon, and then come back to the product page, and here we have to give one body inside this scaffold. Body means our screen. After this app bar, so here write body, and inside this body let's give one center, so that our widget will be in center, and then child text, and then open with right here welcome, sorry guys. Now we have this here. Let's give some style to this welcome. Style, text style, font style, font size, let's give font size 22, and color will be, let's give this yellow amber, and now let's hot start this one. It's not working, just click on again rerun. And here you can see we have this welcome screen and this product page. We are not seeing the splash screen because inside this splash screen we did not give any images. So let's give one image here. So first of all, let's come back, let's copy one image, come back desktop, we have one image in desktop, in download, copy this image, copy, come back to Android Studio, and here inside this folder, this the main folder, right click, new directory, and write name here assets, and enter. Now you can see we have assets folder here. Right click on it, new, and again directory, write images and enter. Now we have to go pubspec YML here, this down, double click on it. Now come back here in the down, and here it's displaying here how to add our images. So first of all we have to add folder and images here. Careful guys, it should be arranged in the same line. You can see it cannot be like this, or it cannot be uh, like this. It should be in the alignment of this line, same this below this has, and you can just remove this and here like this, and this dash should be in the second dash below the second dash, and it should be aligned in the same way as I did here. You cannot give space here or back, or no, it should be in the second as here you can see, and below this second as assets images like this. Then come back here in the assets and this images, and you can see here, first of all let's pubget here, click on pubget, so it will add all these assets here. So it's completed. Now close this, come back here. So we have to copy this image, copy, come back to Android Studio and right click on this image and paste it. Logo.png is the name of this image. Click OK. Now inside this folder we have these images. Now here inside this container, let's create child. Child center sober is, and image name is assets. Inside assets we have images folder, this one, this is assets. Inside this asset we have images, and inside this image we have the logo.png file, and width will be 200 and height will be also 200. Let's see how it's look. Let's rerun our application. Display screen, and now we are on our product page. If you increase the second, so we will stay 5 seconds. Just come back and again rerun. So the image will be display 5 seconds, and after 5 seconds automatically will display welcome to home product page. Now after 5 seconds we will go another automatically, you can see now. So it's working fine. So I hope you understand all these things in the basic, and we will continue on this project in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.